Some say their mind, yes, because your mind going to speak to you. Your heart speaks to you also. But you're going to trust that feeling that's deep down on the inside when you're going to make a decision. In today's video, we're going to talk about between two opinions. Everybody got an opinion, but what happens when two opinions collide? Today, we're going to just dive into the right space between two opinions, where truth, perspective, and a little bit of tension meets. Let's talk about it. Between two opinions, is it better to follow your heart or your head? Some people say I follow my heart. Some people say I follow my heart. I follow my thoughts. It was just something in my mind, or just something spoke to me. And I had to make the decision between two opinions, which one I felt that I was going to follow, and that was going to be the right decision. So let's be real. How many times you have been stuck between what you feel and what you know? Your heart says go forward, but your head is like, hold on, think this through. Which one do you trust? Do you trust your heart or do you trust your head? Sometimes things just seem realistic. Sometimes things come to this don't seem real. Sometimes we have been in a situation that has been presented to us that it really don't feel real. It be like, y'all ever said, this just don't feel real. It's too true to be real, you know? Is it real? And why me? Me of all people? Is this? Sometimes it's unbelievable. It is really unbelievable how we can be presented with some things that come in our life that we have to make a choice. Have you ever had that opportunity that you may have been searching for a job and you want to increase your finances, whatever you want to do, and you had a job opportunity, not just one job opportunity, but you had two, sometimes maybe three job opportunities, and that's when it really gets challenging. You have to decide which one is really for me. Do I go after them for the money? If one job offering, let's say, 10 grand more than other two jobs, do you pick the one in the middle? Okay, let's say maybe the job offers challenges. Do you want to deal with it? Are you ready? Would you pick that job just for the money, but you don't look at the circumstances? Now, I'm a believer that we have to sometimes just sit down and think things through. What choices would we make in a situation? So then I think about it, do I just pick this job because I need the money? Is it something in this job that may be a problem for me? Is it worth the money? Or let's say we look at all three jobs. If it's three jobs that has been presented to you. Let's say all three of them have their own benefits. One may benefit financially. One might benefit stability. And one might give you a peace of mind. Can't take all three. I don't think. If they're full-time jobs, you won't be able to take all three of the jobs. You got to choose between which one. 3 offers on the table at one time. What would you choose? You between 2 or 3 jobs. Which one would you choose? Now somebody said, what they got to do with between 2 opinions? Okay, let me break it down for you. have to decide on which is right. What way will your mind go of making any decision on what is best for you to benefit you? You between two opinions. Two opinions also could be like if you were presented with will I leave this job? Should I leave this job? Should I leave this relationship? Is it right for me? Is it the best for me? Would it benefit me? What decision would I make? But let me tell you, the decision you really should be trying to make is the right decision between whatever opinion you need to do. You may not even know your own self at the moment. What do truly benefits you? Sometimes you got to just sit still. You just got to think about it. There have been times when I had to make a decision, and I was between two opinions, and they were strong in my life. There have been times when things just don't seem like it should be, and I had to make a decision between two opinions. And to me, between two opinions is making the right choice. Do I believe what I see, or do I see what I believe? That's my opinion between two opinions. But what you will trust is your heart. Some say their mind, yes, because your mind gonna speak to you. Your heart speaks to you also. But you're gonna trust that feeling that's deep down on the inside when you're gonna make a decision. Whether it should be the right decision. We don't want to make a decision that we have to look back at it one day and we got to weep and moan over it. We don't want to make those decisions. We want to make clear, precise, strong decisions. Because our life will be affected by it. And if by chance you don't make the right decision when you make your choices, and you feel like between the two opinions, I made this decision, but that's not what I should have done. What if you got this friendship? You got a friend, and that friend is persuading you one way or the other way or whatever. Maybe it's not good. Maybe some things not good. Maybe some things are good. But when you sit down and look at it, is this the right decision for you? You're going to go with her opinion or his opinion, or you're going to go with your opinion? Will you allow someone else's opinion outweigh what you feel? But because you are friends, you decide you're going to go with your friend, but you really in your heart don't feel like that's the right decision to make? Is that the choice you're going to make? Or you say, okay, I love you dearly, and we've been friends for a long time, but right now I'm not feeling what you're trying to tell me. So I'm going to make my own decision about this. Everybody will give you good, positive advice. You could be friends with a person for years and years and years. It could be your mom. It could be your sister. It could be your brother. It could be your children. It could be your spouse. And y'all make decisions together, and then sometimes decisions not what you really, what you want to agree on. But to be stuck between two opinions, your opinion or their opinion, or whose opinion. But the opinion that makes the difference in your life, if it affects you, is your opinion. They may help you, they may give you a leeway, they may give you something to think on or whatever. But at the end of the day, what their opinion is, it doesn't have to be accepted by what you believe and what you feel. Some people say following your heart leads to happiness. That gut feeling that lasts, but others believe logic. Keep yourself safe from bad decisions. The people say, oh, it both sounds right to me. Don't they? You sure enough gonna make sure those bad decisions are gonna stay far from you. And you know, oh no. Especially when you already see that it's not gonna this not gonna work for me. Oh no, this is not gonna work for me, not today. How many know that sometimes you can feel like you're ready to receive something, and all at once you get that little thought in your mind, so, oh no, what was I thinking? What was I thinking that? You know, it's just something to think about. It's something to keep your mind, you know, you keep your mind on your own. I'm going to say it like this. It's something that's going to keep your mind alert. Let's say alert. I'm going to say alert. Keep your mind alert. You know, you got to stand guard. You got to make sure not to come and disturb my peace. You know, no matter what the opinion is, you know, between what opinion I have to make, I'm going to make sure I guard my mind and my heart. How many been there? How many have tried their best to make the right decision between whatever decision you have to make in your life? How many know? It can really be a struggle. Making the right decision, whatever the opinion is, it can be a struggle. Sometimes people struggle to make the right decision. Which one is right? What opinion between the two that I have to make that makes an impact? Okay, let's bring it closer to home. Let's bring it close to home. Let's say you do have that bad relationship, and you know that relationship is not doing you no good. Sometimes we fight for something God wants us to let go. I'm not telling you to let it go. I'm telling you to look at it. If you are between two opinions, your opinion and somebody else's opinion, somebody else's thoughts in your mind, the only thing that really matters is what decision you make that will affect your life in a positive way. That's the only thing that matters, no matter what decision you have to make in your life. Sometimes we just got to count up the cost. Is this really for me? Am I making the right decision? Because at the end of the day, your decision is the only one that really matters. I know I've been there, torn between what I want and what makes sense. And every time I wonder, is there really a right answer, or does it depend on what you are? I need to make the decision that's best for me. Precious as relationships are, precious as families are, precious as anything in life is. You may have a job you just love, and it's precious to you. Especially if you have a job that somebody trying to make you, because they have power over you, make you try to do something that you know it's not your character, it's not what you want to do, but they have power over you. They be your supervisor, they're your manager, CEO. You between two opinions. Your opinion whether or not you're going to do the right thing, or the opinion what they want you to do that you know is not the right thing. What choice would you make? What choice? If it's been laid on the line and your job was affected, if you did not agree and do what they asked you to do and you know it's not right, what way will you go? Would you be persuaded to hold on to your job? Could be a situation you can go to jail. You know it ain't right, and you know in the future, you know someone down the line, it might catch up. It might catch up with y'all. But suppose you make that decision they want you to make, and deep down in your heart told you don't make that decision, don't do it. Walk away. Would you walk away? offered that, let's say, $150,000 a year job, $200,000 a year job. But would that job affect your life? But you decide, I'm going to take their opinion or what they want me to do and go with it. Because I want to make that money. But what if you made the money and the money didn't do you no good? Because down the line, everything came crashing down. You could be in jail. I'm not going to tell you walk off your job. I'm not going to tell you do stuff any kind of way. Pray. Let your heart and your mind lead your thoughts and make the right decision no matter what the opinion is, no matter what the situation is. I said between two opinions. That's the thought. That's the word for the day. Between two opinions. But think of opinions being a decision that I have to make. Sometimes you only have but one time to make a decision, and that's it. No turning back, no changing. One shot, that's it. Whatever decision you make, it's over. You can't go back. There have been many people that made decisions, did things out of reaction. And then when they look back at it, Lord, if I had just sat there and thought it through, I would have done this. I would have done something different. Look what the outcome, look what it became. We don't want that. We don't want to do that. We really don't want to do that. Regretful and decision that cannot turn around. That's bad. It's hard to come back from something like that. Today, I want to share with you, if you are between two decisions, or you are between any decision you have to make, and you have opinions that you got to choose between, make it the right choice. Make it the right choice. Thank you for watching today's video, and be candid. Anything came in your life that you had to sit still and say no.